Greetings! Let's drink too many spirits while we talk about too many spirits.
It's too many spirits! This is the show where we drink our drinks and read your spooky ghost stories.
Yeah, we're filming 4 episodes, all of them being filmed tonight. So right now we're kind of normal.
No.
But by episode 4, we're gonna be different.
Loosey-goosey, baby. As always, we'll be enjoying a tasty beverage prepared by our cocktail maestro, Stephen Lynn.
And as a special treat this season, we're gonna have an actual cocktail maestro joining us. My friend, Ricky Wang, who is also a professional mixologist.
Boys, what do you got for us?
What a wonderful production this has become. We've added so many necessary players to the team. People love Ricky, I love Ricky, and I'm just getting ahead of what's inevitable.
No, Stephen.
Okay.
The plan is not to cut you from the show.
No,
we just thought you could benefit from the tutelage of Ricky.
Kind of like when you have tea, you add a little honey, and then it makes the tea a little bit more palatable.
Right, we work together.
For sure.
And Ricky's the honey.
He is.
You're like a bitter tea.
Look, all I'm saying is we got our next drink here, and our next drink is called. Our next drink is called the Peace Joy Nog. Because we're just such a peaceful and joyful Nog family here.
Nogful.
We're gonna start off with 1 ounce of gin, measuring kind of the way that Ricky would do it.
It's what a bartender would do, but
1 ounce of the bourbon, and we gotta add the bourbon as well, obviously.
why do you have sunglasses on outside? It's like a Jack Nicholson moment.
Fucking vibe.
Half ounce of Pear Liqueur. That's this. This is the Pear Liqueur. Whew. And obviously you gotta have the cinnamon sugar.
Oh no, it's the cinnamon simple.
You're absolutely, you know what? You're right. The cinnamon simple, right. This
Right behind the whiskey?
is not the cinnamon simple. This is the cinnamon
You're
simple.
gonna keep pointing at bottles until you find it.
I had enough of your little sass back then. Cinnamon simple. Lastly, we need our eggnog, and anything that's in a carton like this, you obviously have to shake, right? You obviously gotta throw that in the air.
Oh, that was good. There we go. Yeah.
Ready for this one?
Whoopa.
Handle with care.
Is that SoCo eggnog?
Yeah, you never seen that?
No.
It's almost like I can hear life forms inside this eggnog. Throw in the eggnog here.
Do you think if you had said maybe just 10% of the things he's already said during this drink, people would accept the drink you made them at a bar?
Yeah, I think it would look like a proper drink.
Ryan, let's be real here. You gonna get real here?
Sure.
Who is number 1 on the call sheet, Ryan?
It's you,
me.
Stephen. Yeah.
And you've been talking over me all night. How could you do that to me,
But
Ryan?
if you're number 1 on the call sheet, how could you
Ryan,
get replaced?
how could you do that to me? It's an ugly look on you.
No, you're right. You're right. I apologize.
Yeah, okay, yes.
Is that right? Is that what that looks like? Oh my gosh. Is this the right color?
Well, yeah, you put eggnog in it. It's gonna
Okay.
be sort of milky.
Grate some fresh nutmeg on top without grating my fingers off.
I'm actually really nervous.
Doesn't sound
watching.
like much. Is there some coming out?
There is.
Oh, good.
Okay, cool. Just don't hurt yourself.
Sorry I swore about the nutmeg.
It's okay.
Ricky, come over here.
Put the nutmeg on the
Put the
drink.
fucking nutmeg on the drink.
Hey, make the drink, pal.
Guys, people watch this segment for me.
Bartending's a lot of pressure and you're doing it well.
Thank you, Ricky. How much nutmeg should I put in here?
Just enough to garnish it a little bit.
When you go for a sip, you get a
Yes.
little whiff of it.
Exactly.
It's perfect.
This, my friends, is the Peace, Joy, Nog.
Stephen, if you wouldn't mind just keeping a little bit.
Oh yeah.
You're blocking Ricky's light.
Intentionally. All right, so Stephen, you did a great job with that drink. Let's do it again. 1 ounce each, whiskey and gin. Ryan and Shane requested gin and whiskey, so I came up with a cocktail that both.
No, keep going, please, keep going.
Are you just pouring yourself a shot?
Here's some ice.
Stephen, thank
Here.
you. I'm scared.
Oh my gosh!
Oh my God!
I don't know how that happened. I have no idea how that happened.
Steven, I'm just your friend. That wasn't intentional, was it?
No, absolutely not. I would never do that.
Okay, so then we're gonna shake this
We're
drink.
gonna need someone to walk Ricky
know?
to his car.
Nice. Love that shake.
Strain it over the Steven poured ice.
Wow.
Wow, that looks beautiful.
It's really good.
So now we're gonna grate the nutmeg.
Get the sharp object away from Steven.
Well done.
And there you have it. The Peace, Joy, and Nog.
It defines our relationship.
To peace.
To peace and joy.
And Nog.
Now it's time to rock, paper, scissors to see who gets what.
Rock, paper, scissors.
Shoot. Fuck.
Unfortunately, your game means nothing because I have no idea which one is which, but I'll let you
They
pick.
actually look pretty similar. Oh, God.
Okay, that one smells a little better.
All right. Thank you. Thank you, Steven.
This is bullshit.
Welcome.
Well, there he goes. Flying on out.
Don't knock over the lights now.
Actually, not bad. I mean, it's a little sharp.
It hit me at the
It's
end.
got a little kick. I love a nog, and I love when nog is dancing with my spirits. So this one's gonna get an 8 from me.
I have to give this one a 4.
You're not a nogsmith, though, are you?
I am a nogsmith. Don't you fucking ever say that to me
But you
again.
don't like a hot buttered rum.
I don't like rum. I'm not a pirate.
Anyway, jars.
Cheers.
Jars. Now it's time to open up our sweaters for this episode. If you've been with us, you know how it goes. These are gifts from God himself. Santa Claus. Ryan, hey! Grab the sweaters, man.
Alrighty. That's for you, little
you.
Shady. And this is for me.
Time to open up sweaters.
Jesus Christ.
Come on, open your present.
Open it. Fuck.
Worse at this as the time goes on. What do we have here? Oh my God. I've got Zaddy Santa over here. A very tightly cropped beard. I'm sure Margaret's happy about this version of her husband. But interestingly, no nipples. You've heard it here first tonight, folks. Santa Claus, no nipples. Let's see what Ryan's got. Oh,
Oh yeah, look
baby.
at that. He's got
Whoa,
some.
he has the strongest nipples I've
Yeah,
seen.
look at those. You know, it's almost like they took a snapshot of me looking at myself in the mirror. American Psycho. Let's put this on.
Let's get him on.
Oh yeah. I just get warmer and warmer as the episodes go on, baby.
It's honestly a pretty high quality sweater.
Yeah, it's.
I like that.
I'm getting nice and cozy now.
You look like a little boy. Let's read some ghost stories.
This comes from user Punk and Afraid on Instagram. I was at my grandparents' cabin, which is old and creaky,
Oh, scary.
and I saw a lady dressed in blue in the woods one night. I said hello and asked if she was my grandmother's friend. She smiled, said no, and told me to run off to bed and lock the door. So I did.
It sounds like a sexy witch.
What the fuck?
That's what they do. I've seen the movie The Witch. They lure you into the woods by being sexy.
So if you ever see a sexy person in the woods, don't follow them.
Don't follow them.
Unless you think it's worth it.
Yeah, I mean, if they're like really sexy
Yeah.
and they've got pies, it's worth taking a risk.
Not 10 minutes later, my dad told me he saw a black bear outside our cabin, right where I had been.
Okay.
I was about 5 at the time and I haven't seen her since. What the fuck? That's the end of the story.
Is the implication that the black bear was dressed up in a pretty blue dress?
Oh, I was thinking more the implication is this witch saved this boy from being eaten by a black bear. I will say this though, black bears traditionally are much smaller creatures than the brown bear or the grizzly bear.
Yeah,
Which,
and-
as you know, are furry tanks whose only mission it is
All
to
right,
kill.
calm down over here. Not that I'm endorsing going out there and slapping them on the ass, but they're big raccoons and you can go out there and slap them on the ass.
Isn't it like really hard to tell the difference between a black and a brown bear?
Yeah, but the biggest thing is one of them's black and the other one's brown.
No.
God, bears are so fucking scary. Oh, wait. I'm gonna give that one a 1, frankly.
Oh, really? I give that one an 8. I like it. It was like a folk tale, but I don't know what the lesson was. It felt like an Aesop fable, except fucked up. There's this sexy ass old lady out in the woods being like, come eat my pie. And then she's a bear? It's like, what am I supposed to learn?
No, the lady's not a bear. She saved the boy from the bear.
Is Grandma a bear? This is from,
Is it boobs?
it's from Pegging Mothman.
Oh, well, that's also good.
I work at an old ass museum. Yeah, it's haunted. But that's probably not what this is about.
I mean, it's too many spirits.
Zigging, zagging, definitely haunted. Not what this is about. What's it gonna be about?
I have no idea.
A few months ago, 2 antique sconces just disappeared.
Sconces? What the fuck is a sconce?
Like on a wall, a sconce.
You just described
Right?
the word by saying it over again. Is it a torch on a wall? Is
Fucking
that-
sconce!
I don't know what the fuck that is.
It's a sconce!
What
You
is this?
stupid piece of shit! The sconces disappeared. Everyone was questioned, and no one saw anything suspicious. However,
Jesus.
a few days prior was a special event where we hired a magician for entertainment. Maybe he was more skilled at a disappearing act than we thought. I look emoji. What the fuck? The I look emoji. You know? Sort of the I look emoji.
Fuck. Wait, can I see that fucking card?
Absolutely, take a peek.
What?
It's just suggesting that he stole the sconces.
Or that he's disappearing himself? Like,
No, the
well,
implication
disappearing
being-
act normally means that person disappears.
No, they could also make something disappear. David Copperfield made the Statue of Liberty disappear.
He made an elephant disappear.
I saw him once. He was not good. He was like, I'm gonna teleport to Hawaii. And everyone was like, are you fucking kidding me? Here I go. Kaboink! He disappeared, and then he cut to a live video of him being like, haha, here I am in Hawaii. A live video, and then he was like, I'm gonna write down in the sand the name of the person in the audience who I talked to. And it panned down, it was very clearly just someone with like a box of sand backstage writing like, Judith. And everyone in the audience was like, he's God. First mention of a magician in our stories, as far as I remember. And I love magicians, and if you have more stories about scary magicians, I'd love to hear them. I give it a 7.
A 7?
Yeah, I feel that, because it gets the magician bump.
I'm gonna give that a 2. I'm sorry. And you know what? I love you pegging Mothman. Wait, I don't love...
You love them pegging Mothman.
Sure, both ways. This comes from user, ho ho ho, my ass.
Sure.
Me and my friends accidentally got Satan living in our closet when we were about 14.
These people always think they got the celebs.
Yeah, dude. Satan ain't in your closet.
No, he's like at the Vatican.
Yeah, dude.
You know?
Taking shots with the Pope. They're out there setting fucking Rome on fire.
The Pope's like, my best friend, Satan
Yeah,
is
dude.
here.
Hey, don't post this, though. Don't post this in IG, though. I don't want people knowing I'm hanging out with you, Satan.
Don't post it.
Does the Pope have an Instagram?
Well, goddamn, he does have an Instagram
He
page.
does?
Whoa, he's posting thirst traps.
No, he's not.
I'm just kidding.
We were doing a Ouija board, and something claiming to be Satan was like, bah, I'm the devil.
No.
Long story short, we took our hands off the board, and homie decided to set up shop in the closet because why not? Well, you can't be inviting the devil into your house. That's just rule number 1. It would do shit like lock us out of rooms, make the bathroom insanely hot, and violently shake lamps and whatnot. Being 14, also known as the age where you're the worst person ever.
Points to the
Self-awareness.
self-awareness on
That's pretty good. We were just like, hey Satan, can you stop fucking turning on and off the lights? I have 8th grade in the morning.
Here's the thing, Satan ain't gonna be twinkling your lights
No.
and joggling the temperature of your bathroom. Oh, it's 78 in here. That ain't the devil.
No, he's not a fucking electrician.
Next story! Did I rate that one? Neither of us did. Unfortunately, that one's gonna get a 3. Yeah, it's a 3 for me.
They had some fun language. I'm gonna give them a 6.
We do need a log, bro. Log, bro! Let's mix some. Do we have any nog left?
This episode of Too Many Spirits is sponsored by Hunt a Killer. Just because the holidays are here doesn't mean that the spooky season has to be over. Hunt a Killer is an immersive game that brings people together with engaging storytelling. Check out their monthly murder mystery experiences and help solve a murder. Each case is investigated over the course of 6 episodes or boxes that are sent to you once per month. Filled with letters, documents, clues, and physical evidence, you complete the objective of each box until you eventually crack the case and catch the killer. Hunt a Killer is the perfect gift for the holidays. It's the most unique present and will be something they actually use. Just like a cozy fire, playing Hunt a Killer brings people together. This is a perfect fun and collaborative activity to play with your family around the holidays as you work together to decode the clues. Go to huntakiller.com/watcher and use code WATCHER for $10 off your purchase. Oh man, I just can't get enough of these clues. It feeds my stomach and my soul. Oh man. And now, back to Too Many Spirits.
Jesus Christ, man, what the fuck?
Nog break! Yeah. God, I love nog.
Just tell me when.
Ooh. Oh, that's more whiskey than nog, I tell you what.
more nog?
I need some more nog in there.
Look at that fucking fire, it's a beaut.
I wish all cocktails were creamy and milky.
I agree. You ever had a White Russian?
Yeah.
I haven't.
You haven't had a White Russian? They're
No.
delicious. Next story! Oh, the flame is directly in front of my face. Here's from Funky Dango on Twitter. I have a homophobic ghost in my room.
Oh no.
Oh boy. I have small pride flags everywhere and a bunch of figurines, which I think are pretty gay. I don't know what the figurines could be. I guess just sort of some gay ones, I don't know. Sometimes when I come home, they're all on the ground. I always leave last and come home first. And we don't have earthquakes here. Short but sweet, I give it a 9.
Yeah, I'll give that a 6 just for the brevity.
I mean, this is your supernatural origin story. They have stuff that sometimes falls off shelves.
That's true.
To you, that is a life-changing
And
event.
if it is an assault on my being in existence, I'll
Yeah.
fight these fucking ghosts to the end.
And you know what? Fuck that ghost. Enjoy your figurines, live your life.
Yeah, that ghost could go to hell.
Yeah. All right.
All right, Stevie.
Hey, have you been watching this entire season? I hope so. It's only 4 episodes. Anyway, we're doing a new thing where we impart our supernatural expertise to help our viewers deal with their issues. Steven, what question do we have this week?
Here's what you boo. This one comes from user Dollar Tree Loki on Twitter.
Good username.
In the last house I've lived in, I had a man appearing at night. He never did anything more than pointing at the wall while looking really upset. The wall had the word hoe, H-O-E, written on it. Probably the reason. Went on for months. I moved now, but I think he moved with me. What do?
Here's what I think, and feel free to disagree with me. Leave him alone.
No, I actually agree with that. I think you should leave this alone.
Leave him alone!
Just let them be. This is from user Ty is really gay from Tumblr. The first college I went to was an old as fuck castle, so it was extremely haunted.
I'll say a lot of colleges have castles, and elsewhere, overseas, they've got castles too.
I had a couple choice encounters, but by far the funniest story is the dude who haunted one of the men's bathrooms. He would walk up to the stall I was taking a piss in and just stand there. Sometimes you could see apparition loafers from like the 1800s, which was fun.
What?
He didn't do anything else, he just liked to watch people do their business. I don't know what was up with that one bathroom, he just liked it.
It sounds like a guy.
It could just be a fucking creep.
I mean, I wouldn't rule it out. Every college has like one of those dudes who walks around dressed like he's from 1915.
That is true.
Live your life. You
Yeah,
know, I'm
dude.
not here to judge you, but
A fucking vintage Pinterest board brought to life. I think this might just be a creep.
I'm gonna give it a 7.
Yeah, it could just be a weird person. I don't see any evidence. I don't see any overwhelming evidence that this is a ghost. So I'm gonna give it a 6.
Okay. And with that, ho.
Are you going the ho-ho or are you teaming
A
up?
letter
Jesus Christ.
in our mailbox. Ho ho!
I hope this
No,
story...
you fucked it up.
You fucked it up.
From the top. Ho ho!
Ho ho.
A letter in our mailbox. Ho ho!
Ho ho!
A letter.
I
I hope this story wrong.
Jesus, you keep hitting the snowman, dude.
He's okay. Sturdy fella. These
He's
are
like
the,
slowly falling.
these are the, thank you.
Oh.
Damn it. Well, we've got a story from, I mean, how else do you introduce this person?
Is it Boobs?
It's Boobs.
Wait, say the name.
Boobs. 69-4-1.
Our favorite.
It's like Oprah would say it if Boobs 69-420 was ever on
A
Oprah.
classic.
Boobs says, I was putting the shopping away for my ma'am. Where are you from, Boobs?
That sounds UK.
It's very UK. I was putting away the shopping for my ma'am when there was this really clear giggle from behind me. There was no one there. No devices making noise, and no other people. The only things were me and the head of broccoli in my hand. Haunted broccoli, I guess. We ate it.
Shit, dude. Boobs is spoken.
I'll tell you what, Boobs has a fucking knack for telling a yarn.
Yeah, dude. Boobs is in and out.
They know how to land it. I was holding broccoli, haunted broccoli, I guess. We ate it.
That's great. I like it.
And that's a fucking 10!
A 10?
That's a 10!
I don't think it's a 10.
What is wrong with you? That's a fucking 10!
It's not a 10. It's
In
an
my-
11. You stupid piece of shit. Let's do it. That's
too many spirits! You got me there,
How
man.
could you ever
got
doubt it?
me
How
there.
could you ever doubt
I
it?
don't know, I was like,
I can't
420.
disrespect Boobs like that.
Yeah, you always say that. Okay, why don't you take us out this time? Because I did it the past 2 episodes and I really nailed it.
You did nail it. Just want to see how many times I can make you do that.
Here we go. See you next week. Okay, bring it over here. He lost his chance. Folks, thank you so much for joining us for another week of Haunted Tales. We'll see you again next week for the season finale
The season finale
of Too Many
the show.
Spirits. Until then, take care of yourself and each other.